guys, so I am going to tell you why you have no friends. So if you have like sensitive feelings or you get your feelings hurt easily, then don't watch this video, click away, because I'm going to be real and tell you like the real hard facts. And then I'm going to tell you why it's probably a good thing that you have no friends and how you're going to change that and make some friends and make some real friends and use it as part of your reinvention journey in reinventing yourself, and how making new friends is a part of that. And it's also an opportunity for you to get comfortable in your new skin with your new reinvented self-esteem and your new reinvented self persona, and whatever you've created, the new you, whatever you want to be, that's the new you you're going to be with your new friends. And I'm going to tell you how to get those friends, where to get them, and where not to get them, even more importantly. So first of all, there's 3 reasons, and probably one of 3 reasons, or a combination of these 3 reasons why you have no friends. First, you're a loner, and there's nothing wrong with being a loner. And sometimes you're a loner because of your life circumstances, and sometimes you become comfortable that way. I'll be honest with you, I was a loner. I had no friends because I was a loner. And it was because of my life circumstances. I didn't have an opportunity to get out and make friends for years, so I started like continuously going to school as a way to socialize and to fill my time. And then once my life circumstances changed and like I took all the school one could possibly take because I cannot accumulate any more freaking debt, I started just reading textbooks and reading everything I could get my hands on to fill that void so I wouldn't be lonely. So it was me and books, like for years, like it was ridiculous. And this is what I've done. So that made me a loser and a loner, and I had no friends. So that's what happened. And so I've been there, so don't feel bad and don't get offended. The second reason is because you're boring. So if you have no hobbies and you have nothing to offer anybody, then you're not going to have any friends, because you can't latch on to somebody and expect them to fill your void of needing a friend without you having something to offer them to fill their void of needing a friend. And it can't be like your like hobby of reading books like I had, unless all I want is friends in a book group, because that's not what I wanted. So my hobby of reading books wasn't going to get me anywhere. So you need to have hobbies, you need to have interests, you need to have your own boundaries and rules, and you have to have a full personality and know who you are and have something to offer and share and to contribute and add to a relationship. Any relationship, whether it be one with a man or a woman or with a friend, to be able to join and build a friendship relationship, and they'll offer the same back to you. And if they don't have that to offer you, then they're not a good friend. Move on and find another friend. And the third reason why you have no friends is probably the other third possibility is that you just don't know how to make friends, and you've just grown apart from the friends you have, and you've grown on because you've changed and you've like glowed up or leveled up, and your interests have changed, your values have changed, and maybe you still have friends, but you're lonely and you feel like you don't have any because you've grown past those people and they're sort of like on the sidelines now and they don't really feel like you have friends. So those are the 3 reasons why you have no friends. So the first thing I want to tell you is where not to make friends. It's okay to make friends in school if you're in school, but if you're at work, it's really easy to latch on to people because you have something in common. You have careers in common, you work for the same company, maybe they work in your department or your branch or whatever, it's easy to make friends that way, and it's fun. You go out, you got stuff in common. I'm not saying don't socialize with coworkers. Get involved in social activities, go to the Christmas parties, go to social nights, do this stuff. But don't latch on to anyone and overshare too quickly or make a best friend with someone at work really quick, because those relationships, although they can be good and valuable, they can also be deadly dangerous, because someone at your work can destroy your life if they decide they want to. They can take all of that oversharing that you did and start telling everybody in your workplace or your work environment. They can twist it, they can manipulate it, they can make you sound like a psycho and like a horrible person, just because you overshared your feelings and your thoughts and normal stuff that everybody has. But some people are horrible people, and terrible people do terrible things. So you have to just be mindful of that and protect yourself. So just, if you're making friends at work, do it, go slow. Don't overshare. Even if they're an oversharer, let them overshare. Listen, be a good ear. That's being a good friend too. Being a good listener is being a good friend. But don't you overshare. Take your time. Just sit back, get to know someone, give it a few months, and keep a lot to yourself. And just be a good listening friend. Be a good ear. Be one of those. The second piece of advice I have for you is, or the third piece, sorry, is, actually it's the second piece of advice, is how to make friends. So first thing is pick your friends based on who you want to be. So pick the friends that reflect the character that you want to be in your new you, in your new revisualized, leveled up journey. You're in your reinvented self. Those are the friends you want, the ones that are already there, because they're going to fit in with who you want to be, and they'll help you on your journey to growth. And I find a good way to do that is Bumble BFF. And this isn't like a sponsored little video or anything like that. I did it. I went on Bumble BFF, and it's fantastic. I met some really good friends with there. I don't have any best friends off there, but I met some really great women and made some great connections. And in my past, I had a habit of making friends with guys, and I've realized that's not the energy I need. I need girl energy around me. I don't need guy energy. There's nothing wrong with guy energy, but keep it for the guys. I need like feminine energy around me because I'm trying to be more feminine and less in my like masculine territory and be more feminine. So I need to surround myself with women who have feminine characteristics and value feminine qualities. So I went on Bumble BFF and I found that, and I found some fantastic women to be friends with. And the second thing I did, and I advise you to do this, is get comfortable going out alone and doing things alone. I've gone to lunch alone, get dressed up pretty, go to lunch alone, go out, sit on a patio. I don't drink alcohol, but I'll go and have a club soda and lime and sit and have a drink alone. I go out to bars at night if I want to find friends, and if I feel like I'm lonely and the friends I have right now are busy or whatever, I will get dressed up and go out to a bar in my area, and like a nice place, like not a seedy dump or a dive, like go to a really nice place and get yourself an app and get yourself a drink if you drink, or I drink whatever, club soda and lime or whatever it is you want to drink, and an app, and sit there and get comfortable and kind of listen to the crowd around you, feel it out, see who's hammered and drunk and a waste of time to talk to, and see who isn't, and then socialize. Finish your appetizers or invite someone to join you. Pick where you sit very carefully. Sit around a group of people that look like they might be having fun, having a good time, and they look like your kind of type of people, your vibe, the same kind of vibe as you, and you will innately connect with these people. If you're out looking to connect and you're putting out that vibe and you're smiling, you're making eye contact with people, you are saying hello, which you got to do. You got to be able to reach out and say, hey, how you doing? Like, my name's Dee. It's so nice to meet you. Like, what are you guys doing out here tonight? Is this like a work thing? Like, get out and talk to people. Introduce yourself. Don't be shy, and you'll meet great friends. I have met one of the best friends I have right now going out alone. And I met her just out at a bar, like a local, we have a few really, really nice bars in my area. I live in a really kind of a touristy area, so there's some really nice places. There's like yacht clubs and stuff like that, so I go to the nicer bars, and I met this gal there, and she's an awesome friend. She's one of my best friends right now, and that's how I met her, just sitting at a bar, and I sat next to her because she looked like she had the same kind of vibe as me, and she was actually sitting and reading, funny enough. But we ended up talking, and we ended up hanging out, and we made plans to meet the next week at the same night and go out, and I've got a really good friend that way because I wasn't scared to go out alone. Don't be scared to go out alone. Get online, get on Facebook, look up people you went to high school with, see where they're at in their life. If they're in a place in their life that's somewhat like where you are or where you want to be in your life, start talking to them again. Stay in touch. Get in touch with them. Get out. Start like reconnecting. You already have something in common because you knew them in your past, or they wouldn't be one of your Facebook friends. And if they're where you want to be, then they're a good friend for you. Just don't find friends that are the same as the friends you had before. Don't try and fill the void that you're missing. Try and create a new circle. Forget the void. You fill that with self-love and self-care and hobbies and interests and values and boundaries and taking care of yourself. You fill that with yourself, that void of the friends that you've lost. And now you create a new circle that is an addition to your life. It's not something you need or you have to have or that you depend on. It's an addition. It's something that's going to add to your life, bring you joy, bring you fun, bring you like companionship as having another feminine friend around, but it's not something you depend on. And if you go into the relationship with that mentality, you have an opportunity to create some beautiful friendships, and some friendships that can last a long time and really serve you well and serve your friend really well, because don't forget, you have everything to offer. You're amazing. You have like amazing skills. You know how to better yourself. You know what you want. You know what your goals are. You know what your interests are. And you're out actively doing something to look because you see a void in your life, and that's friendship, and you're doing something about it. That makes you better than half the people that are doing nothing, just sitting feeling miserable and lonely, and they don't know why they don't have friends, and they're not even looking into it or considering it or looking it up on YouTube and trying to figure out ways around that. So you've already taken the first step by looking up and watching this video. So you're going to be okay. You're going to make some friends. Just don't count on it. Don't depend on them. You're good by yourself. Friends are just an addition to your life. And, you know, you can make each other better. You can, like, help each other on your road to being better gals and better, stronger women. And that's what friends do. So that's my tip of the moment. And it was another off-the-cuff idea that I just needed to share tonight. So I will see you guys soon.